It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Garland in a point. And for the Pacers, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Just 3 to shoot. Siakam inside the three-point line. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night. Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Outside Turner. Halliburton against Garland. Halliburton, no good. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. For 3, Mitchell gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Here's Nembhard, covered by Mitchell. And here is Siakam. Inside, here's Turner. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Allen. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Now here's Turner. Excellent D there from Allen.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
The Pacers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blower.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Pacers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
That free throw good from Nembhard. And the Pacers, Doris, last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Here's Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Mitchell does not let that 6'1" frame deter him from going in the paint. This guy has got so much confidence.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Second chance effort. Siakam. Excellent D there from Allen.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Strus kicks to Mitchell. Back to Strus. Shot clock at 6. And the layup falls.
Max Strus.
Halliburton with it. Passes it to Turner. Now here's Nesmith. Defended by Strus. Pass to Nembhard. Front past the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Garland, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Nembhard finds Siakam. Shoots over Strus. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin. What I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. It's somebody defenses must now account for from range. And love the work put in.
Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Mobley. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. Green, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Makes it off the glass.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. In front of mine tonight, Jared Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jared is an incredible rim protector, and when he's on the floor, they'll avoid driving the paint. Jared Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Mathurin following the score by Cleveland. Hunter grabs the miss. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Here's Okoro. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's McConnell. The pass to Walker. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Off on the layup. Cleveland leading by 5. Okoro passes to Jerome. Hunter against Walker. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Mathurin. Shot clock at 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hunter. Poked away. Over Toppin. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Evan Mobley is out there with Hunter. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. Aston Nesmith. Throws it up high, and Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Garland against Halliburton. Shapes over Garland. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Turner against Mobley. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Hunter, no good. Pacers trail by 5. Now, Nembhard. Now, here's Toppin. Back to Nesmith. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Hunter with some nice defense. Here's Mitchell. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Here's Halliburton, and he uses the glass on the layup. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Toppin pulls it in. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Can't connect from the right block. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Now, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Throw good, Mobley. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
Halliburton passes to Turner. It's Nembhard on the wing. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Allen. 3-on-3. And it's Allen with the jam.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Nembhard. Lays it up and banks it in. Nembhard's got 6. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Allen outside. Wound up there for Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Wow, showing the ability to create for himself and others. Darius Garland, good court awareness.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Andrew Nembhard. Cleveland also making some changes. Okoro, he's checked in for Mobley. And it's Javonte Green in for Garland. Green deciding where to go with it. There's the drive. 5 to shoot. Kicks to Okoro. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mathurin with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Floats it up for Walker. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. 1:15 left to play in the first half. Jerome passes to Hunter to the middle. Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
Walker against Hunter. Walker the pass to Mathurin. And there's the drive. Shoots over Okoro. Indiana again missing. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. Jerome passes to Allen. He dishes it to Okoro. Passes it to Jerome. With the drive, Hunter, no one around him, sinks the three-pointer. Hunter's got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Will it go? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
For the Pacers, Pascal Siakam, 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one misses. And that does it for the first half of play. Cavaliers on top.
Your Pacers.
Ending the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And now, thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with it's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They have a 13-point lead. Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good, Ernie. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, no one wants to be.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pacers 5. Pass to Siakam. Takes a 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shot from 12. Garland, no good. Pacers trail by 13. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking it in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Halliburton outside. Lets the three fly. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Feeds to Mitchell. That one doesn't drop.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Hunter on the wing. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Pacers trail by 18. Here's Nembhard. And that time, also a missed shot. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Hunter kicks to Mitchell. And another three for Cleveland.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Jared Allen's checked in for Cleveland.
Youth dance team.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And here is Toppin. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Indiana again missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Nembhard. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field.
Minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
.152 left in the third quarter of the game. And there's the pass to Toppin. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Garland left side. With some arc, it's rebounded by Indiana. Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
Goes up on the block, and Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland. And it's 6 points for Evan Mobley. Indiana's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Nembhard. Shoots. Gets a very good look and converts. Nembhard's got 4 points now in the quarter. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Garland kicks to Allen. Lobbed up there for Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Nembhard. 10 points for him. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Walker's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Okoro. Javonte Green is out there with Wade. And it's Tyson in at the 4 spot. To the left wing. Here's Jerome. Pass to Tyson. To the inside. Wade kicks to Green. The rebound by Bryant. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Down low. Here's Bryant. Misses the baby hook. Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Okoro, and it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, blocking shots is usually about timing, but with Thomas Bryant, it's about that tremendous length.
Hello, that's what I call a move.
Woo! That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Jerome passes to Green. And the rejection by Bryant. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Halliburton subbed in for Shepard. Mathurin hits them both. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Garland the pass to Strus. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Allen, that's good.
Once Jared Allen one gets rolling, this guy will keep the pressure on. He wants to be great.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Turner. Back to McConnell. Siakam outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell right side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
Andrew Nemhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
Mathurin. That ball was nice speed that time from Turner. 6 points here for Benedict Mathurin. Now, here's Mitchell. D right on him. The rebound by Halliburton. For Indiana, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And that one, good.
The frame of Halliburton makes you think he can't finish through contact, but folks, that's a wiry, strong frame right there.
Personal foul.
And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
That's good from Halliburton. Cleveland leading by 20. Now Mitchell. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Offensive rebound. Shots good by Siakam.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Back to Allen. Pass to Strus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Pacers trail by 18. Siakam passes to Mathurin. Back to Siakam. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jared Allen.
You know, we talk about length defensively. Siakam's so long offensively, trying to get a challenge on him. You are often going to put him at the line.
Free throw good. Siakam. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Assist goes to
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Siakam. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Garland the pass to Mobley. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. boy, his frame's going to fill out and the game becomes more dangerous.
The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Okoro, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Javonte Green comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jared Allen.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Here's Okoro. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Outside Mathurin. To end the run. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Jerome. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.